Hungary I didn't think would work for us. You know, it's a circuit where you need very good aerodynamics, and I thought that was the area we were weak in. But it proved that we had a good car there in the dry and in the wet. In the dry we were in the top 3 in practice before I had my engine failure. So it was very frustrating, but we would see what we could do on Sunday. We had a strong car and we thought we could fight through and maybe get on the podium.
It was extraordinary the way that race unfolded. We of course had your teammate Anthony Davidson alongside James Allen in the commentary box.
Away they go, look for Barrichello accelerating, Massa is slow away, Raikkonen's had a good start, and Massa is being attacked by De La Rosa as they run down 4 abreast into the first corner. Massa's already lost 2 places. Look at Barrichello up into 2nd place then. Michael Schumacher, is that Schumacher? He's up in 5th or 6th place. Jenson Button is up to 11th place from 14th on the grid, so an all-action opening lap here. On board with Jenson Button. Diving up the inside DC, David Coulthard for 8th place. Button's into the points. The rain is beginning to fall again here in the Hungaroring, and well, it's such a changeable situation. I wouldn't like to predict where it goes. Michael Schumacher, he is 4 seconds off Raikkonen's pace, so clearly he's in a very vulnerable time. Alonso's going round the outside of him. This is the first time these two have taken each other on all season on the racetrack. Jenson Button is moved up into 5th place. He's looking strong here.
Jenson and Massa. Oh, it's actually Michael.
So Jenson Button has passed Felipe Massa's Ferrari, Giancarlo Fisichello's Renault, and Michael Schumacher's Ferrari in just over a lap. Jenson is the fastest man on the racetrack at the moment. He's got a real rocket behind him.
Oh, and there's a big crash there.
Big crash here, very big crash indeed. Can't see who's involved in it. Is it Raikkonen? It is Raikkonen. Kimi Raikkonen is out of this Grand Prix. Jenson is flying in 2nd place, closing the gap down now to Alonso to just over 5 seconds. Race leader Alonso is now coming under pressure from Jenson Button, who's taken 0.4 of a second out of him in the first sector alone. He's catching him hand over fist, and Button will soon be challenging for the lead of this Grand Prix. Ted Kravitz, this is a vital pit stop for the Honda team.
It certainly is, and there are any tyres in the pit lane for him. So just fuel for Jenson Button. He's doing exactly the same as he did in Spa last year. As we said, a little adjustment to the front wing. A good stop, but no tyres.
He's off. Fernando Alonso is off. The World Championship leader has stopped, and Jenson Button not only leads, but he leads by 22 seconds. Is it too soon to start talking about the first Grand Prix victory of Jenson Button while we lament with Fernando Alonso? This is a very important stop for the Honda team. Dry tyres going on for Button. Don't drop it, Jenson, on the dry tyres. Make sure all the wheel nuts are on, please. Let's get out there and let's win this Grand Prix. Jenson Button leads the Hungarian Grand Prix.
And yeah, as I stand up here, I'm feeling nervous for everybody at the team as well at Honda, as Jenson continues to lead this race over a 20-second lead now over Michael Schumacher. That's very comfortable indeed. And I can only assume that Jenson himself is the only calm one at the moment in our team.
And Schumacher's in trouble. It looks like both of the World Championship contenders are going to be out of this race. There he is. He's got less than 2 miles to go between himself and his first victory.
I didn't want it to end. You know, it's the best feeling being 30 seconds, 40 seconds in the lead of a race, knowing that you're going to cross the finish line first. And, you know, 4 or 5 minutes in the cockpit went by in a flash.
And let's hope the floodgates now open for Jenson Button, as they did for Nigel Mansell and for Damon Hill before him, because here in his 113th Grand Prix start, he's proved the critics wrong. They said he might never win a Grand Prix. He's done it! Jenson Button wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Get in there!
You know, winning my first Grand Prix changes you in the way that you've won your first Grand Prix. You know, but it doesn't change your mentality or your way of thinking when you go into your next race at all. The last 8 races of the year, I scored more points than any other driver, so it's very encouraging. I just wish we didn't have the first 10. Else we'd be world champion. But